Hello friends, welcome to NEET Career. So I understand all of you must be waiting for the seat matrix to get released because the schedule is already available and we know that from tomorrow the registration is going to start and day after tomorrow the choice filling will start. So seat matrix today they will take the time for verification and at any moment you can expect the seat matrix. Most probably it will come tomorrow. And that's how MCC had been conducting the counseling. At the last moment they released the seat matrix, which is very bad. They must release the seat matrix 3-4 days at least before the registration starts. But still that's how it goes. Once the seat matrix is released, you will have some time to do analysis on the seat matrix, and you must also know the different important factors which you are going to choose the colleges. Before we deep dive into the video, if you are new here, please do subscribe this channel. Let's talk about how to think about the choice filling. What are the important factors at least you should have in mind or information you must have before starting with the choice filling. Jumping into the system and starting with the choice filling is not the right approach. Suppose you want to change the order in the middle, so it takes quite lot of time and the server might be little bit hanging because at a time all the candidates would be trying to access the system, and when thousands of candidates are trying to access the system, it will not work appropriately. So make sure that you have a list of institutes in particular order and how you might be arranging your order. You might have some your own criterias, like you want particularly government institutes. In course government is not available in your rank. You want government institutes only in the DRNB. Some candidates would be looking for private also. So whatever criteria you have regarding the colleges, second criteria you might have regarding the branches, that you want to go for particular 2-3 branches. And what is the order, in which order you want to fill all the branches. Third criteria you might have, the states, in which states you prefer to get the seats, because it's a super specialization course. And I understand many of you might be having your own family and you have the constraint to stay in the particular city, so that also plays a big role in the choice filling. System doesn't understand that this is better college or that one has good infrastructure, clinical load, patient exposure and all. As system doesn't understand all those things, they do not have any kind of intelligence. So whatever choice filling you enter, that is considered like intelligence given to the system. And based on that, in case suppose you fill the choice filling in such a way, give the first option to the college where you have very high probability of getting the seat and the first college itself getting allotted, then the system is not going to check any other option that you have been given after the first choice filling. So that's not the right approach. The right approach would be giving the options for the particular branch, considering all the states and cities, all the good colleges on top, and then in the top to bottom, you should have good to bad colleges, so that when the system scrolls through your list, they stop to the point where they have the best possible option for you. In case you feel that why to put particular college, in case you feel that very less chance to get the seat, still it's better to put it. I will say there is no limit of the institutions or as many possibilities available in your rank, in your branch college combination, that many options you can put, so there is no limitation, you can put all the options. But it all depends on you how you want to arrange. And particularly in case of DRNB, you must be having more analysis and information about the institutes, because in some institutes you might not be having any idea, because there are plenty of institutions in DRNB. So bed capacity, one factor that will tell you how big is the hospital. The corporate hospitals would be bigger, but is it worth joining in comparison with the smaller government institutes? That's also a factor. How could each particular department in the particular institute, if it's good, the patient load also good, stipend is also good, you want like clinical exposure, how to arrange it, whether the institute have good number of bed located in main city, would be really offering you good clinical exposure. It's not necessary. So clinical wise clinical exposure and department wise review, patient footfall, OPD, IPD, departmental. Even see, it's not possible to have exact number of IPD, OPD, patient footfall and all details available anywhere, but at least you will have a review that how good is the branch. And if you want to compare two colleges, institutes, then you should be having an idea like which one is better, so that you can at least arrange it. So these are the factors. Stipend will be a big factor because you might be having a family and you need to run all the expenses on your own. Maybe because you are going for SS course. So fee structure in case of private institute, how much is the total fee structure, any kind of hidden charge or something. Bond, that is very much important in case of government institute, because in DRNB most of the institute wouldn't ask you to serve the bond, but in government you have bond. So please look at the exact number of years of bond and how much is the penalty you need to pay. Now coming to the point, in case you are writing INISS, many would be preparing for it. It's on 24th of May. So that before the second round of counseling and after result of first round, the second to 26th is the reporting duration for the first round. So when you write the examination, then you come to know, when you write the examination, you have an idea that what you got in the first round, and you expect like a better institute through INISS counseling, because won't be publishing on 24th May. It will take time and it is expected in the June. Maybe the result is coming before second round is starting, or at least the result of second round. So you can take appropriate action how to manage both of the counselings. In case you are expecting a better seat through INISS counseling, then what action you should take, because you might already have got a seat. So whether to join it, if you don't join it, 2 lakhs will be gone. And if you join and then in the second round, how you can, because if you join the seat and don't continue in case of government institute, in private or DRNB, different amount of seat leaving penalty you will have to pay. So but there is other way around in the second counseling. If you get some institute where the seat penalty is very less or is negligible, then you can get away from paying the huge amount of seat leaving penalty, and you can choose not to join the second round allotted seat. You can directly go for the INISS counseling. So those strategies you need to plan. Seat matrix has not come yet, but there is a seat matrix available. You can go on the website mcc.nic.in in the super speciality section, and you can find the seat matrix. The seat matrix which was approved by NMC, particularly for MCH and DM, is not available for DRNB. And in the previous video what I had shared with you, I am just giving summary that 426 seats are increased. Most of the seats are added in the private institutes and in government 70. We are expecting equally seat increment, the same proportion in the DRNB also, because it's not easy to increase the seat in DRNB in comparison of medical colleges. So if similar amount of seat is getting incremented in DRNB, you can expect very good positive shift. Understand there are many factors. Candidates waited for more than one session. More candidates are for this year of counseling. But at the same time, you can expect the next NEET SS examination to get conducted by the end of this year. So if some of the candidate who didn't get good score and they are not able to reach good institute, they might choose to go for the next year, might take a drop. Multiple factors are there: seat increment, more candidates, and INISS will be there after first round. So candidate will move to INISS. Also some of top rankers. Mixed of scenarios are there, and that will definitely lead to somewhat of positive shift. So you need to try, and in case you are not eligible for the first round of counseling, then at least you must have very good focus on how the things are going on and what is the trend comparison with the last year. After round 1, I am not saying when the cutoff revision is happening, but looking at the trend from last year counseling, that is NEET PG 2024 and NEET SS 2023, the cutoff revision happened 2 times. So this year also I am expecting for round 2 and before stray vacancy round, the cutoff revision might happen. So if you are qualified in the second round, you will be having multiple opportunities, and if you are qualified in the third round, then you have one opportunity. But there is no upgradation this year. In the third round, which is known as stray vacancy round, last year it was mop-up round. So up to round 2 you have to secure your seat in case you are eligible from round 1 and you can upgrade. So one mistake is allowed. You didn't choose the right college. That's okay, you can join and choose for upgradation, but it's advised that you do the choice filling in the best possible way, considering all the analysis, all the factors which is specific to you. It is also not right way. Suppose you are preferring some state like Rajasthan or somebody is preferring state of Telangana. The candidate fill all the colleges in Telangana. That's not the right way. If you have second state where you can choose to go, then you can choose top colleges in Telangana, then go for the second top college in Andhra Pradesh, and the rest of the colleges in Telangana, the rest of the colleges in Andhra Pradesh. So that's your goal, that how much preference you are giving to state, how much preference you are giving to institute. Somebody is looking for like any city in particular state, somebody will say that any part of India, but I want a good institute, I want to learn. So in given rank everything is not possible, but based of the possibilities is what you can do. Go through the counseling process, and that's how you can get most out of the counseling process. And in this process we are here to help you out. That's all from my side. I will update you and I will share the analysis of the seat matrix as in when we are expecting tomorrow. Recitation will also start tomorrow. I won't suggest that you start the registration as soon as it starts. Take some time, let some hiccups would be there in the system. Some load issues, some server issue will be there. So you can do the registration not tomorrow, day after tomorrow also. So that's all from my side. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.